This is the first case, to our knowledge, in Minnesota history where a jail medical provider has been criminally charged due to medical neglect.
Say his name. Hardel Sherrell. Say his name. Hardel Sherrell. Say his name.
Michelle Skroch, who is the defendant in this criminal case, she has 3 counts. The first count is for second-degree manslaughter, and the other 2 counts are for criminal neglect, different varieties of criminal neglect. She worked for a company called Men's Correctional Care. Men's Correctional Care provided contracts to numerous jails across the state. They had nurses and other medical staff available under contract to provide care, and Beltrami County was one of those counties. Men's no longer is operating in the state of Minnesota. Men's went bankrupt. That happened after we exposed what happened to Hardel and other similar cases. People do continue to die in Minnesota jails. You know, Hardel was not an anomaly. This was not an isolated case. It happened due to a pattern that we have in this state of neglecting jail inmates. If we have laws that are in place that are not preventing jail deaths, if we have people who are trained medical staff who are trusted with this obligation, and people continue to die, criminal charges is the only way to preserve life. And again, our goal has always been to accomplish preservation of life. We want people to leave the jail the same way they came. And we do hope that these charges will bring that result for other families, other people who are suffering in jails, to make sure they can come out, go back to their families, go on with their lives. We don't want any more children left without parents, and we don't want any more grieving mothers like Delshia Perry, who has been struggling in grief for years. It's a huge case in terms of the evidence that we had to go through. It took us, almost 7 years, 6.5 years ago, Hardel died. We hope for accountability. We thank Keith Ellison's office and David Hansen from Beltrami County Attorney's Office for taking the time to thoroughly investigate the case. We did request charges against everyone who was responsible for taking care of Hardel. Like I said, ultimately it's not in our hands who gets charged, but our understanding is that other charges may be coming in this case. But again, it's not something that's up to us, and it's not a decision we can make. We hope that this case will bring an end to the suffering that happens in jails across the state, and will bring an end to these unjustified and preventable deaths that continue to happen even to this day. Thank you.